Hello, I am the creator of the 2kUniverse, and this video is going to be a thorough but hopefully concise explanation of the 2kUniverse. So, not to waste time, I'll get into it right now. So the 2kUniverse the 2kUniverse is not just one league. The 2kUniverse would be like, as I explained in my post, like the Marvel comic universe, the MCU, because in that universe, of course, America is still real. All the countries are still real. Everything is still real except for the people in it. Of course, in that world, there's Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, blah, blah, blah. And on Earth, reality, which we are in, those people do not exist. They exist in the MCU. And that is kind of the exact same way I'm going into the 2KU. In the MCU, of course, you have Shield, you have all these other things that branch off of the main story of the MCU, and that's how I'm taking the 2KU. So the main thing, or the main story, is like, our the Captain America and the Thor, the Avengers of the 2KU would be the PBL. That would be the NBA counterpart. That is the best professional league in the 2kUniverse, is the PBL. And that is what we will also be watching. Those are the teams that I'll be announcing. Those are members and teams of the PBL, the Professional Basketball League. So the Professional Basketball League is the 2KU's counterpart of the NBA. Now we have the NCAA as well, or the college. I just call it the PBL college, just for easy. And those are real teams. Like, that is Duke. That is not created teams. While we're using real colleges for the college league. And so what I guess I'm explaining is how the college is going to work with the professional league, because the PBL will be on the PlayStation 5. The college league is on my PlayStation 4. It is complete. It is ready to go. The teams are done. It is ready to use, ready to play, and I plan on starting that very, very soon. So with all that being said, I have college players on my PlayStation 4, and I have the real league on the PlayStation 5. So how will I be able to put those college players in the league? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to have to remake the college players. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because I got some dudes that are really high overall for college, that are really high overalls now. I don't want them to be that high overall when they start playing in the professional league. So when I remake them, of course, I'll make ratings adjustments. But I think that is by far the most fair thing I can do for the league itself. And now, after college, I do plan on adding high school as well, which every league I plan on adding besides the PBL and the college will be on the PlayStation 5. But for now, the college is on PlayStation 4, and there will be no other league on the PlayStation 4. Everything else will be next gen. So what I'm needing from you guys, I guess, the reason why I want audience, I guess. The reason why I want an audience is, well, I truly believe this is an interesting idea, and I feel like there's people out there that would definitely enjoy watching this. Growing up, I wish someone would have done this, and I would have watched their videos, but I just found out that no one does this, and so I decided I would just do it myself. Now, I'm terrible at marketing. I am terrible at getting my name out there, advertising, promotions. I'm not good at that, and it sucks because I have no idea how to grow this. I feel like there's definitely some sort of niche audience out there, and so I'm just trying any way I possibly can to reach that audience, which I just don't know how to do it. I've tried Reddit, I've tried YouTube, I've tried Twitter, I've tried Instagram. It's either my idea is just not good enough for people to be interested in, or it's just I'm just not getting to the right people. And, I think that's just the early parts of any idea. That's just kind of what you have to go through. Is this a bad idea, or am I just not getting to the right people? So that's what I'm kind of sitting with. And I would say the professional league will be done after I get the PlayStation 5, of course. But I have I'd say probably a month or two is probably how long it will take me to complete that, because that will be way more in depth and thorough than the college league. And so another thing I'm going to say, sorry for all the studying lately, is that when I post stuff on my Instagram, I feel like I sometimes even confuse my followers that may or may not know what is going on. So I posted something about a mock draft, and I believe everyone knows what that means, but I'll just explain what this mock draft is. So the mock draft is the 30 prospects that will be for the Season 1 draft class in the PBL, or the PlayStation 5. This mock draft is going to feature players that you will watch in college and high school players that you will never get to watch until they actually get drafted and then actually get to play after the first season. But the first season of the PBL will be players that you have never heard of or never seen before. And I will try to give a roster, post the rosters, try to at least give you guys some information about the players, who to watch, the good players and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to do for college as well. I'm going to give out the best college players. But the mock draft, you will get to watch these college players play, but you will not watch the high school players play. And these prospects will be the first draft class that the PBL has. Of course, when the first PBL season starts, there's no draft class. There's just the set roster. And so for the first year, that is all there is. There will be no rookies. Everyone is just in the league. That was the first year of the league. So after the first season's over, those college players that are in the mock draft that you got to watch, that you got to see, perform in college, will get to, get drafted by a team. So it's kind of, it's like real life. But when I post like the mock draft and I give out these names, no one needs to know these names. These are fictional people. These are not real people. There's not one real person in the entire 2KU, the PBL, the college. There's not one real person, and there never will be a real person. That is why this is great, because nothing is real. We can make up any story. We can do anything we want with these people because they're not real. You can't offend them. You can't give out false information, because this is a story. This is a make-believe story that we all get to watch and hopefully enjoy. And so if you have any other questions about the 2KU or the PBL, please let me know. And also, what I want for you guys to do is I want you guys to make the high school prospects. I will start that very soon. But what I want you guys to do is you make your prospect. Probably, I'm going to start a high school league, so I'm not sure yet if I want them to be seniors or younger than that. But I want you guys to make the players aside from this year. Because I just wanted to get everything ready and everything set to move forward. And then you guys will make every player that comes in and out of this league starting now. Like probably as soon as I get this YouTube video uploaded, I will post on my Instagram letting you guys make high school prospects. And those high school prospects will either A, go straight to the league if they're good enough, or B, go to college. And you guys will get to watch that from the beginning to the end of their careers. And I think that is also another thing too. You can make yourself. Of course, you can do that. You can make yourself, but I'm not allowing real prospects to be made. So, I guess that's all I wanted to say. The point of this is I want everyone to enjoy and watch a different brand of basketball that just happens to be from a video game, but also where you guys can make yourself and watch yourself compete, or you can just create whatever player that you've always wanted to make up. Like if you wanted to create your perfect point guard, see how he would do, it's just anything's possible. And I think that's what makes this great, is that there's no telling me what I can and cannot do. There's no rule saying I can make up 10 leagues and just have the players compete across the leagues. And also, let me explain this. My plan in the future is to have multiple leagues. And so what I will do is I would take a player from the regular league and say he's performing well. I would just take his DNA because you can do that, I would just export his DNA and put him into a new roster, or put him into a different leagues, you know. So you can move players around from leagues. And if a player is created in 2K, you can just straight up delete them off of a My League roster. So in the middle of My League, I could just delete him from the roster. So that would be the same way of him. I mean, of course, you could just release him in free agency, but if you just wanted to get someone out, so it works. Like 2K makes it where I can do this. And that's why I love 2K, because you really can do all this stuff. Because they have a lot of options, a lot of customization, and that is why 2K is great. And so this video was a little bit longer than I expected it and wanted to go, but I really just wanted to give a thorough explanation of what is going on. And if you have any other questions, comment, whatever, just hit me up. Instagram, the 2kUniverse. And yes, that is all. So thank you so much. And if you've been a follower for a long time, I really appreciate y'all. And if you're new and you're just figuring out about this, then welcome. And my biggest goal is I want to try to make a community out of the 2KU. I want to make this just another, like, you know, there's a My League community, there's a My Career community. I just wish there was a 2KU community. And that is my goal, is to make a community inside of 2K, out of the 2KU, just for a niche audience that maybe just, that maybe is a My League audience, is kind of more what I'm shooting for. And just, I mean, it just doesn't matter. I just want to make something that is enjoyable. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.